Hey guys, today I had such little time to play Runescape, but I thought that because so many of you had already asked me to make my first episode for turning 5 mil into 1 bill, so I thought, look, even though I haven't got much time, I might as well go straight for it. And even though it might be a bad timing to do flipping, usually in the evenings is quite a bad time to do flipping because there's just so many people on in the game and there's just so many people flipping. But even though it wasn't so good, I decided to go for it anyways. So this is my first episode for turning 5 mil into 1 bill. I was also thinking to myself just before making this video that it might be a good idea for you people who are looking to start off with flipping and don't know what to do, and you have like 5 mil or so, you might want to do it with me. And like along the way, if you guys get stuck or anything like that, just post in the commentary area below, and in the next episode I'll talk about the question you asked or the advice you needed on something. I think that'd be quite good because along the way, whilst I'm learning on how to do this at the same time, I'm teaching you guys on how to do it. And also I find out what kind of troubles you guys have, and I'll try and kind of figure out a solution to it, and eventually hopefully be able to help you guys in kind of getting 1 bill. Obviously 1 bill is quite a big number, but eventually we will get there, and hopefully it might be in the next couple of months, which won't be that bad. I am going to try and do this maybe once or twice a week, this episode, so it might take a little bit more than 2 months hopefully, but tops we're thinking about, well, I'm thinking about 4 months or so, which sounds quite a short time to make 1 bill, but I think we can do it and we're going to stay positive, so let's go for it. I think we should do it together, so if you want to do it also, it'll be a perfect time to start now, so let's go for it. But in this first episode, I started off with flipping torch dolls. I went on to Saradomin Wisp, but I was kind of thinking to myself that it would be kind of like a risky item to start off in the first episode, so I decided not to do it. But I was going to do it because you could easily make 300, 400,000 from doing one of those flips. So I thought it might be worth doing. But maybe that's the reason why I didn't make much in this video. So far I'm about 30,000 profit maybe, tops. So I think that eventually though I will be able to make more money. I was thinking that I'm going to wait to make around 2 to 3 million. And then I'll start flipping like Bandors, Saradomin items, Armadillo, just to have enough cash to flip maybe 1 or 2 of the items instead of just flipping 1 item. So I decided to do that, but I will be doing this soon, so don't worry about that. But the aim of this first episode was pretty much just to show you that I have started it, and I'm going to do a lot better on the second episode. So far though, it's not going so great. One of the last few items I flipped was the clean toad flags, and those made me probably half of the money I made in this first episode, but because I didn't feel like I flipped bigger items, I don't feel like I made as much money. But one of the best things to be doing if you're new to flipping is flipping lower items like toad flags. The main reason is because in case you make a mistake, you won't lose much for making your mistake. And that's the problem with most people who start off with flipping. They just jump straight into bigger items. They make one silly mistake, like they offer too much for an item, it buys, and then they lose a lot of money because they didn't go slow with it, and eventually they lose money because they just didn't take their time, and then they jump straight into it, and they jump straight into a bigger item, and they should have started off with lower items. So for the first couple of episodes I will be doing lower items, and then eventually I will move up to bigger ones, and then once we are obviously closer to the 1 bill mark, we'll be doing huge items. So I can't wait for the bigger items, and I'm so used to at the moment to bigger items, and it is going to take me a while to get used to the lower items. So in this first episode I made 55,000, which is around 1% sadly. It wasn't as much as I had hoped to have made, but it's still profit, and that's what counts. Making 50,000 if you're new to flipping is not that bad, you know, it's worth the try. And with the margins being so horrible tonight, I'm actually surprised I made 50,000. That's how surprised I was to make it. But don't feel ashamed just because you made 50,000. It doesn't sound like much, but once you get used to flipping, you'll be making a lot more. So thanks guys for watching. Of course, any questions, post below. And if you want to find out anything, just comment in the area below, and in the next episode I will talk about it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys very soon. Peace out.